You're watching Biz Asia America. I'm Michelle McCory at the NASDAQ market site. So to tip or not to tip, that is the question some New Yorkers are now contemplating after a Manhattan restaurant decided to do away with the practice completely. The move has revived the age-old all-American debate about whether tipping should be outlawed. CCTV's Liling Tan explores.
The American practice of tipping is once again a topic of debate, and this time it began here, Sushi Yasuda in Midtown Manhattan. The restaurant, famous for its fresh sushi, has recently been making headlines for another reason. The owners have banned tipping. Sushi Yasuda has declined our numerous requests for comment, so I did a little bit of investigative journalism. I went for lunch, and I returned with this receipt. On it, a note advising patrons of the restaurant's no-tipping policy. It states, following the custom in Japan, Sushi Yasuda service staff are fully compensated by their salary. Therefore, gratuities are not accepted. It's an unusual move in an industry where service staff often earn very little wages and so have to rely heavily on tips to make a living. The standard rate is about 15% of the bill.
One of the interesting things about tipping in the United States is that it's now become customary, and by customary, I mean it's expected.
Critics cheer Sushi Yasuda's move, saying the practice of accepting gratuities puts too much pressure on service staff to supplement their wages through tips. It also pressures customers to calculate and pay more than the stated price on a bill. The alternative, outlawing tipping while raising wages, supplemented by higher prices. But Americans disagree over whether the tip should already be included in the bill.
Personally, I think it should be included because so many people do not tip the waitresses or waiters the way they should be.
If people know they're going to make the money regardless of how they treat you, then maybe tipping is a good idea.
More than the question of income and service quality, some experts say it's really about a culture deeply ingrained in America. But it's not just restaurants. Tipping is also standard procedure for other types of services rendered, from taxi rides to concierge and bellhop services, making this a widespread American practice unlikely to change in the near future. Liling Tan, CCTV, New York.